Okay, well, today is the preparation day. We're just getting the ferry permit squared away. We've got that, and we're all fueled up. We've got full oil in the airplane. We're pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting out a little bit of weather. They've got some rain coming through, which should be better tomorrow by noon. Should be completely gone. So I just wanted to take you through and show you a little tour of the airplane. It's an unusual airplane. It's not your typical DC-3. It's configured in a, well, an interesting fashion. Let's take a look. All right, well, we're back in the very back of the airplane, and this is actually a Galley. This was a corporate configured airplane, and they figure it was done, this interior was done somewhere in the 50s or 60s. We don't really know, but it's interesting. They've got a Galley, kind of a wood grain look here to it, stainless steel counter. There's a microwave oven down below the sink here. There's an ice box down there, and lots of storage bins, and that we'll be using a few of the items here for our trip across. There's also a lavatory which we could use. We're hoping not to have to use it, but if we need to, it's there and available. And we'll just be careful where we dump the lavs in flight. There's also a closet here, and now we'll take a look forward at the rest of the airplane. There's as you can see, the seats all recline. We have 6 seats and 2 beds up there. And each station has this telephone that allows them to call up to the cockpit if they have any complaints. And they've got a little volume lever here. And they also have, as you can see here, there's a little altimeter, and I guess that's a clock. And each seat also has music and oxygen if they fly real high. We put a tow bar in here just in case we need that for where we're going. Let's keep going up here. Here's a table. This just folds back in like that. It's kind of slick. And all the curtains the airplane's got. It's got little lights for everything. I don't know if they work. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, there we go. Reading lights, that kind of stuff. And every corporate airplane has to have a TV. So we have a TV and a CD player for the music. And there's even some reading material. I think we have comic books in here. Yep, that we discovered. So it's pretty interesting. And if you get tired, the airplane's got a couple of beds, which are nice. And they've got storage underneath the beds. This will be where my dad sleeps, and I'll just keep flying the airplane. Come on up. Now we've got, they call this a nav table, and it's got a map of the United States, kind of shows where we're going to go. Plattsburgh, we're going to cross over Lake Ontario and into Kalamazoo, Michigan. Then we're going to head on out, hopefully to Helena, Montana, and to Victoria, British Columbia, way up there. So we're going to cross the entire country, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Now, up in the cockpit, let me show you my seat. This is the airplane. It's got a little bit of an unusual control yoke to it. It's different from the other DC-3s, which has more of a steering wheel look to it. We have a Garmin 150. That's probably a 10-year-old, more than 10-year-old Garmin GPS, so that's kind of handy. The airplane does have a weather radar and wing tanks for a total of 1,200 gallons of fuel. So it's got extra fuel capacity. It's got a flight director and an autopilot at one time. That won't be, we won't be able to use that on this trip. It's deactivated. And we've just been familiarizing ourselves with all the switches. They're all different on every DC-3, and we still haven't figured out what ordnance is, but I think we've got everything else figured out. Bombs. There's bombs, yeah, that might be bombs, who knows. So, but we're not sure. Up on this is on, and down is off. And these are the start switches right here. There's a prime, a boost, and a start switch. And these are the feather buttons. You push these buttons and that feathers the propellers. And if you want to turn on the boost pump, you pull the switch towards you for the boost pumps. Other than that, it's oh, and I guess we have fire bottles. Instead of pulling a handle, it's a switch right here, and that goes into the left side of the airplane with and these are cockpit lights here, and on the right side it's over here, just above my head for the right engine fire bottle. The flap lever is right here. It's kind of unusual. This is neutral, and this is flaps up, back to neutral, off really, and that's flaps down. And when you let it sit, the airplane should sit like this, with the flaps up and the gear down, and that depletes the pressure in the hydraulic system. The gear is very interesting. It's a two-step process. First step, after you take off, you lift this latch and you pull this almost like an emergency brake up and all the way up. It's got two positions, and then you reach down here and you grab the landing gear and you pull it all the way up, and then after a little while, when the gear is up, this little thing snaps back to the mid position. When you're ready to put the gear down, you just put this gear down, and when you get the green lights, you can then go to you have to go off here. Neutral, yeah, to the neutral position, and then you snap the main landing gear down. It's quite a number of steps just to get the gear up and the gear down. That's about it for the whole airplane. We're looking forward to leaving tomorrow, and we'll have more video along the route. Thanks for coming along on this tour. Oh, and by the way, we're fully catered. We have all the food we can eat on this flight, and we're going to enjoy that part of it too. So, if the microwave works. If not, we're going to be eating a lot of chips and water.